Hello, this is our project for our course Introduction to Blockchain and Cryptocurrency offered in Monsoon 2021. Next slide. My name is Advait Singh Kochar. These are my teammates Ananit Anand and Pankil Kalra. Next. So our motivation behind this project is that the music industry has grown exponentially in the past few years with the success of digital music streaming services. However, the major music streaming platforms are centralized, and as a result, the artists lack control over their content. A technology that can improve transparency and provide more control to the artists over the money they make can revolutionize the industry. The direct interaction between consumers and artists would also eliminate the need for intermediaries for the revenue system. Therefore, we use the blockchain technology to uh, improve the current streaming services, and this is the whole idea around which our project revolves. Next slide. So, yeah,
So
Anand.
to briefly go over our project timeline and the journey so far. So we started this project back in September, and some of the major landmarks were exploring related papers, ideas, and tools, planning out the architecture, coding first the smart contracts, then designing the user interface, and developing the backend and appropriate storage for our system. In the end, we were able to successfully integrate all the components, test them, and present a wonderful project at the end in December. So just to more details about the project timeline is given in our project doc, where we have also mentioned the motivation, the information about the project. Then we have given the week-wise work which we have done over the 12 weeks that we spent on this project. We have also attached relevant screenshots on describing our step-by-step progress in each week. Then, as part of this project, in the initial stage, we also did some literature review where we explored existing systems and other approaches which have been made to decentralize a marketplace or decentralized music streaming services. And we learned a lot of, we got a lot of insights from these, um, from this literature review, which helped us build a better project. Now, to come back to our project, um, and specifically talking about its architecture. So, first of all, we have used React front end as we're very much familiar with it. For the blockchain, we have for testing the blockchain, we have used a local Ganache blockchain along with Truffle. The Truffle engine is responsible for deploying our smart contracts to the Ganache blockchain. The interaction with the blockchains, the linking the blockchain with our React front end is through a Web3.js connection. And for wallet service, we have used a MetaMask. For storing the songs and all the media files used in a project, we have used an IPFS, decentralized storage. Now, Adit will tell a little more about the smart contracts.
We can open the smart contracts here. So this is our basic smart contract for our Blockstudio application. Here we define each of the components of our app. The primary components are an artist, an audience, and the song. So here, as you can see, the artists have their defined name and identifiers, and also a list of songs that they have published. The audience similarly has their identifiers and the songs that they have purchased. Uh, and about the songs have different metadata, something like the artist name, the genre, and the price. We also have the stored the hash of the IPFS song. So whenever we store the song on the IPFS storage, it generates a hash and it is stored here to remove duplicates from our app. These are all the mappings that then we use to perform all the functions. So we have defined some basic functions which are then utilized by a front end. These include like the get the number of the songs and check if the user is an artist or an audience. So we have designed our application in such a way that it automatically detects whether the user is an audience member or an artist member, and it changes the UI accordingly. So these are the basic functions of adding an artist and adding an audience member. Getting the audience details, these are the basic getters. And after this, we come to the main interaction functions. So the first one was adding a new song. This is restricted only for the artists. And once a song has been added, it also stores the time when it was added. This is used in its further the things that we perform later in our application. So once a song is added, we emit the event of adding that song to the logs. Similarly, we have also this is the song purchase function. Here, an audience only an audience member is able to buy a song, and similar to adding a song here, also once a song is added, its details are emitted to the log. Here we also ensure that the IPFS is not already the IPFS has not already been added to our database. So after this, we have also implemented a donation system in our application in which any audience member can donate an amount to an artist. And this is very similar to our other functions of adding a song and buying a song. And this is a basic getter function for getting the song details from the database. Moving back to the presentation.
A retro approach to user interface. We tried to make the UI as user friendly for the user as possible. We carefully picked design icons so that our application is aesthetically pleasing. So next. Features. So there are three main features of our application. Artists can publish their songs and they can track the activity on them. Second, stream songs. Audience. A very brief overview of our app. There are two types of users on the app: artists and audience. So artists can publish songs and audience can stream songs. Third is availability and security. The songs are stored on a P2B database, which is the inferior service of IPFS. The hashes of IPFS are checked for duplicate so that no storage is wasted, and every time a song is uploaded, its hash is checked and there is no duplicacy. So apart from these three main features, there are also many other features. So artists can upload their songs and they can set their prices for their songs as well. So these prices are set in milliethers, and all the money that the audience uses to buy the songs are awarded to the artist. So we have also popularity scores for both artists and songs. So the artist has information how their songs are performing, and there is a donation feature. So if an audience wants to donate support a artist that they like, they can just uh, s- uh, input their username and set a donation amount, and they can donate any amount that they like. And we have already talked about the duplication check. Now Anuneet will go over a demo of our application to uh, uh, explain these features in detail.
So for the purpose of this demo, we have already populated some of the users and along some of the artists and audience in a system. Just to briefly go over them to show you the user interface and how the different features are provided. So if I just change like account one it, and refresh it, it would directly take me to the artist page, and the logo signifies the artist, and this is the username of the artist. The given artist has a user ID, unique user ID of one. And he has a popularity score of 2. He has published 4 different songs. These are their genres, the price which that he's charging for them, and along with the popularity of each and every song based on how many people have purchased these songs. Now on the user side, if I just switch an account to maybe account 3 and refresh it, we have loaded a user page automatically through the MetaMask. So this user has this streamer and with the name Ashley and with the audience ID of 1. So here we can see there are two different blocks where the right block is all the songs that are available in the system with information about the song name and the price and the artist. And on the left hand side, we can see the songs which she has already bought and she can easily play them. At the bottom, we can see a feature where the Ashley can sponsor her favorite artist. Now, just to show the working of this feature, I would like to add a new artist and then a new audience to test the system and also show the working from starting till end. So let's just switch to a fresh account with the balance of 100 Ether. So first I'm adding a artist. I just have to enter the username, choose artist here, and just register. For registration, there will be some gas fee charged, but no other transaction cost. I've successfully created my artist account. Now the artist has a unique ID of 3, and since there are no songs and no purchases, the popularity is set to 0. Now let's go ahead and add a song. So I can just add a song, set the genre, and also the price. Let's say 50 milli V, and this price in milli V. Now I will just upload the song file, .mp3 file. After uploading, I can just publish. Now the song is being uploaded to the system. Once it's uploaded, we have to pay again a gas fee for the computation used and no other charges. I'll confirm it and the page will automatically refresh and you can see that a song has been successfully added with the required attributes that we gave to it. Now let's create a new user. So let me just switch to account 6, again a fresh account with a balance of 100 Ether. Let's say Alex and it's an audience. So just register the account. Again a minor gas fee for creation of account. Now here we can see Alex is a new user with audience ID of 3 and this all the songs that have been available by different artists in our system. Now let's say we added the song 7 Days by Ariana Grande and Alex wants to buy this song to hear it. He can just press the shopping icon. It will go to another page and as you can see the price was 50 milliliter. Similarly the price is denoted here. Along with it there's also a gas fee for processing this transaction and the net amount is being paid by Alex. So if we just confirm it and refresh the screen. So as you can see Alex has successfully bought the song and the money has been transferred to account. You can see money has been deducted from Alex account and some money has been added, the equivalent to the cost of the song to Ariana's account. Now, just to show that this on the song plays, I would have to change it. So just for the audio, so here it's same Alex account, and you can just play. And I think you'll be able to hear the song that it's playing properly. We have also added the UI feature that it changes color to see which song is currently playing. Now just let me come back to my normal screen. Now at the bottom of the page, as we showed before, there is a option where you can sponsor the artist. Let's say Alex really liked this song and wants to um, donate, make some donation to Ariana Grande. You can just give the artist name here and let's say amount in milliliter. Let's say 1000 milliliter. That would be equivalent to 1 ether, and you can just donate it. So this would be a straight transaction of 1 Ether from Alex to Ariana. And again, he would be charged some gas fee for the same. Once this transaction is completed, we can see Alex balance has been reduced to 98.9, whereas Ariana's balance has further increased to 101. It was 100 point something before, now it has become 101. Yeah. So, and just to go in, like we now let's just for a minute come back to Ariana's account. So here we can see since Alice bought the song has a popularity score of 1, and also the net popularity of the artist has increased by 1. So this shows that the system is working end to end, and I will now go back to the presentation.
All of this has been happening on our local Ganache blockchain. We can also view that from here. This is our local blockchain from where we had imported the accounts for the testing of our application.
So here we can see all the different balances as like this will be the balance of Alex, this will be balance of Ariana, and just to see the transactions. So all the buying and the adding song and all these are contract calls, which are all the information about those contract transactions are given here. And from that, yeah, the goal is complete. Now we can come back to the presentation just to wrap it up. So we have implemented a successful system based on Ethereum blockchain using the tech stack involved like React and Web3.js and Truffle. And this project has been a great learning experience for us, and we were able to link the concepts learned in the course of IBC to the project. Now, just to briefly mention what can be the future prospects for this project. So, this project is hosted on GitHub. It's a publicly available code, and we are making it open source, so anyone can contribute to it. So we would like if someone can take up this project even further. So one of the major thing would be I think to scale the system and actually deploy it on the main chain so that a lot of users can use it. If we can integrate a recommender system to the project, it would be great as how the major streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music are using recommender system to suggest the best songs to the users. Also, the project can be even further extended to build a marketplace for artists to even sell the NFT through this um, system. Like they're already selling their songs to their audiences, and another feature can be added where they can upload their NFTs, and that could be s- sold to the audience.
That would be the end of our presentation. Thank you so much. All of the files we have submitted in a zip file. So all the files that were shown, the progress report, the literature review, and the code, all of them have been uploaded to our GitHub repo, which is now open source.